Hey Capricorn, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve, and we have a kind of an interesting little story here coming out for you. So I've pre-pulled some oracle cards from the Dark Mirror, and what I'm seeing here is kind of like I want to say that it's a past, like, I want to say this is definitely from in the past. I want to say that there was a time, it could be recent, where you have somehow like fragmented yourself or saw yourself as being like broken in a way. And what am I trying to say here? It's like we have this fragmentation, right? And it is like feeling like you are not whole in a way. There's like feeling like there's something wrong. You're not whole. There's something broken. And like it could have come in like the form of like, like a minor identity crisis, or like, who am I? What am I? Why am I here? That kind of thing. But but you figured out along the way, somehow you figured out from here to here that it's like, it's you. Like you can, whatever's broken, you can fix. Like you realize that, yeah, you know what, I can fix this. I can. And there was some kind of realization along the way. It's like, the thing is though, it's like the key was like, it's like feeling through it, like allowing it's like finally allowing yourself to feel pain about something. And most likely it is like psychological or emotional, in nature, right? But what's really freaking cool though, Capricorn, is that after this kind of experience here, then we have calling the storm. And what I really like about this card is that um it's not so much about controlling the storm as it is calling it in. It's about using the things around you, using your environment, using the energies from that. Because sometimes, like sometimes we're a little beat down, you know? Granted, every individual has their own strength, right? But, sometimes we're a little beat down, or we think we're not enough, or, whatever. But like this calling the storm card is very empowering, but it's not about you being more powerful. It's kind of like work smarter, not harder kind of thing. Like this kind of shaman person here, they're bringing in elements of nature. They are calling in the storm. It's like you can use, like you can use the things around you, material, not material, invisible, whatever. You can do that. You know what I mean? It's like if it's just this story of empowerment that is coming out for you. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at each card individually, because there are some little messages that want to come out for each section. And I'm using the Totem Tarot. I do have the little book out because the court cards and the majors are kind of like little oracle cards in themselves. So just in case we want to look in the book for a story. All right, Capricorn. Very cool. Scorpio just got that. So we have Artemis here, the mistress of trees, Artemis, and she's the huntress. And what she does is she is pointing her arrow at something that we want, something we're trying to achieve. And here with the fragmentation card, it's like really, it's kind of like zeroing in on what the actual issue is. And because it's a mistress card, that means it's a page, which means it might be like actually discovering something you weren't quite aware of. Like maybe something that you suspected, but you weren't sure, or maybe new information about something that's been super bothering you. I kind of want to say it's like why am I not good at this? Weird, Scorpio got this too. That is crazy. So we have the Five of Crystals, and this is, yeah, why am I not good at this? Exactly. It's like there's something in your day-to-day life, your physical world, that is that was totally not working out, and therefore you're broken. You know, it's that kind of scenario. Oh, another five. Look at you. That's rough. That's some rough stuff there. So we have the Five of Metals too, and these are, and it's the thoughts. It's the metals or the thoughts. That would be like the swords in tarot. Like, this is beating yourself up. It's like going through a rough patch and taking it all out on yourself. Because you're supposed to be successful, Capricorn. You're supposed to be the winner. You're supposed to achieve things. And when that doesn't happen, it's like, boom, self-destruct. You know what I mean? Or self-fragmentation, right? But like you caught on to it, right? Because you're not dumb. You figure things out. You've been around the block. So, like, you figure it out, right? You figure it out, you're like, okay, feeling through the pain. So let's pull cards on this part here. Like, letting yourself just feel it to get through it. Letting yourself feel it to get through it. This is so bizarre. Scorpio got this one too. I don't know if like you know a Scorpio or you and Scorpio are just going through some similar stuff here. That's crazy. But we have the One of Crystals. And that's awesome that this is showing up here because the One of Crystals is kind of like that, like a new discovery or a new concept. I almost wonder if that's what it was. It's like there's, like maybe you had never tried just feeling through it, going like actually letting yourself feel the pain to get through it. I almost wonder if that was what this new thing was. It was a new idea, you thought you'd try it, and I want to say it works, or worked. Another five, oh my gosh. Oh, that's actually really cool because this is the Five of Trees, which would be the Five of Wands, which is kind of, and that's crazy. Scorpio got a Five of Wands too. What is up with you and Scorpio? I mean, y'all might need to like sit down and have a conversation. Like, oh my god, me too. But we have the Five of Trees here, and this, to me, this looks like breaking something down. It feels like finally putting something to rest, because these branches or whatever they are, they're kind of beat up, right? They're kind of beat up. I want to say that the Five of Crystals seems to be the most tough here. So whatever it was in your physical life, like that whole like not feeling good enough or you can't hack it, Capricorn, like that feeling, that was the strongest feeling. But then you added like all of these negative thoughts to it, like internally, right? But here, this five of trees doesn't seem like it has a lot of substance here, because like there's actually no fire in this. The fire has gone out. This is like after the battle, and that's exactly what this is. After you let yourself feel it, you feel the pain, because it's like it's not numb. You're not numbing the pain. You let yourself feel it, even though it's a foreign concept to you, and it like puts an end to the fives. Now, if I get 5 of cups, I'm gonna freak out. But it puts an end to these fives that are pestering you. Oh, look at this. All right. So we have the sun card. The sun comes out. Look at that. Oh my gosh. How perfect is that? So we have the sun card, right? So you go through all of this and check it out. Even on this card here, like the dawn is just coming out on this card. It's like after you let yourself feel this and know that you can heal yourself, right? Then the dawn comes, then the sun fucking comes out. That is awesome. That is awesome. So here we have calling in the storm, where you've kind of learned that you don't have to control everything, Capricorn, and you know your strengths. You're much more in tune with yourself, and you're able to call in the forces, right? You are able to use the forces of nature. You're able to use your environment to be like as your ally, right? To help you achieve the shit you want to achieve. Completely different energy than this heaviness up here. Oh, man. Scorpio got this one too. The Ten of Moons. Wow. This is really cool. Okay, so Capricorn, this calling in the storm, this using your environment to your advantage, right? This is a mental exercise, okay? It's a mental exercise that you do or you can do in order to achieve whatever it is that you want, right? It's like here you've got like, I can't achieve it. I can't find it. I'm broken, right? But here it's like, okay, I have zeroed in on what it is that I want for myself, right? And it'll make me happy. I will feel badass. I love it, right? Love it. So you've got this 3 of metals and the 7 of metals, right? So it's like using the environment to increase your power so that things that like these stabby thoughts, right? These stabby thoughts related to some of this over here. The stabby thoughts that some of them that you used to fracture yourself, right? You can better deal with these. They don't get in the way. They're not even a thing anymore. It's like they're banished. You have this 7 of metals, and that's like, I'm just seeing like this whooshing, like banishing them. Like the storm knocks that shit away, right? It's like those thoughts will no longer deceive you. Because that 7 Seven of Swords or Seven of Metals, it's, it can be a card of deception. But the thing is, you have this restored confidence, right? You have experience under your belt. It's like you already know what swords feel like. You already know how to heal from that. So it's not going to get in your way as much. That is really, really cool. All right, Capricorn, this is your message. Take what resonates, and I will see you next time. Bye.